This is question 16 from the 2018 final exam. The question asks, what is the market's expectation for free cash flow given that they expect cash flow and earnings to grow after forecast year 1 at 6%? And we have some other information about United. So let's just set this up. We're going to have some free cash flow in year 1. I'm just going to call it $100. And we're going to have some G of 6%. We're also going to have some R, which is our weighted average cost of capital. And we don't know what that is. We got to calculate that. So let's go out here and calculate it. To do that, we need the percent debt, the percent equity, the cost of debt, and the cost of equity. The cost of debt is 5%, the cost of equity is 10%. That comes from that part of the question. So 5%, 10%. The debt outstanding is $11.7 billion. The equity is 315 million shares times $72. So 315 times 72 divided by 1,000, because we want to put it in billions. So that means that the percent debt is going to be debt divided by debt plus equity. And the percent equity is going to be 1 minus the percent debt. And so that means the weighted average cost of capital is the percent debt times the cost of debt plus the percent equity times the cost of equity. We would have to put the tax rate in there if we had tax rate information, but we don't. Okay, and so let's go into enterprise value is going to be this plus that. And just so we're clear, it is 34.38. Okay, the value of this company is a perpetuity of the cash flows. And the value at time 0 is just going to be R minus G. And I'm going to divide it by 1,000 so that we're in the same terms. So for instance, and this is going to be billions. This will be in millions. And this is our enterprise value based on our free cash flow. Free cash flow in millions. Okay, so let's recap what we did. We have a total enterprise value of $34 billion. That's because we have $11.7 billion in debt and $22.68 billion in equity. So that's the reason that we are discounting at the weighted average cost of capital, is because this is the debt and equity, and this is the free cash flow. So the free cash flow would deal with both of those. Okay, so now that we have that, the last thing we need to do is goal seek. Data, what if analysis, goal seek. We want to set this 4.35 equal to 34.38. And we want to do that by changing this free cash flow. Oops. And notice that the answer is 790.2. That is answer A. And you'll check if you see the answers, that is the correct answer.